the human brain, a source of endless fascination and mystery. It's no wonder that myths and misconceptions surround this complex organ, given its intricate and enigmatic nature. One of the most pervasive is the idea that we only use 10% of our brains. This myth has been around for decades. This notion has been perpetuated in films, books, and popular culture, capturing our imaginations with the tantalizing possibility of unlocking hidden potential. It suggests that if we could access the remaining 90%, we could achieve extraordinary feats. The 2014 film Lucy, starring Scarlett Johansson, is a prime example of this myth in action. The movie portrays a young woman who develops superhuman abilities as she taps into supposedly unused portions of her brain, leading to incredible powers and abilities. While entertaining, this premise is, unfortunately, based on a fallacy. The idea that we only use a small fraction of our brain is simply not true. The reality is far more remarkable. Modern neuroscience has shown that we use virtually every part of the brain, and most of the brain is active almost all the time. Our brains are constantly active, even when we are unaware. Activities such as meditating and sleeping still involve significant brain function. Every thought, action, and sensation arises from this intricate network of neurons. This continuous activity is what makes us who we are, enabling us to think, feel, and experience the world around us. Understanding the true capabilities of our brain can inspire us to appreciate the incredible complexity and potential of this vital organ. Imagine a bustling city alive with activity day and night. That's a closer representation of your brain. Even when you're asleep, your brain continues to work, regulating bodily functions, consolidating memories, and preparing for the day ahead. Brain imaging techniques such as fMRI reveal that different areas of the brain are constantly communicating and collaborating. Whether you're reading a book, enjoying a meal, or simply breathing, your brain is fully engaged. The 10% myth suggests that we have vast reserves of untapped mental power. While there's always room for learning and growth, the truth is that we utilize our entire brain. It's a highly efficient organ honed by millions of years of evolution. Lucy takes the 10% myth to an extreme, depicting a rapid and dramatic increase in brain power. While the film's premise is flawed, it does touch upon a real phenomenon, neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's remarkable ability to change and adapt throughout our lives. It's the reason we can learn new skills, form memories, and recover from injuries. Our brains are not static, they're constantly rewiring themselves in response to our experiences. However, the idea that we can suddenly access 90% more brain power is pure science fiction. Brain enhancement is a gradual process, driven by learning, effort, and time. There are no shortcuts to unlocking our full cognitive potential. Section 5. Brain plasticity, adapting and evolving. Brain plasticity is the true marvel of this organ. It allows us to adapt to new environments, learn from our mistakes, and continuously grow throughout our lives. Every time we acquire a new skill or piece of knowledge, our brains forge new connections between neurons. This process is most evident in childhood when our brains are incredibly malleable. But neuroplasticity continues throughout adulthood, albeit at a slower pace. This means that we're never too old to learn, grow, and expand our mental horizons. Imagine the brain as a muscle. The more we challenge it with new experiences and information, the stronger and more adaptable it becomes. Conversely, if we allow our minds to stagnate, our cognitive abilities may decline. Section 6. Limits and possibilities, the ever-evolving brain. While the 10% myth is untrue, it highlights a fundamental truth about the human brain, its vast potential. This myth, though debunked, serves as a reminder of the incredible capabilities that lie within our minds. Our brains are not limited by a fixed percentage of usage. Instead, they are dynamic and ever-changing. We may not have untapped reserves of raw brain power, but we do possess an extraordinary capacity for learning, adaptation, and creativity. Every day, our brains are forming new connections, strengthening existing ones, and pruning those that are no longer needed. This process, known as neuroplasticity, allows us to continuously evolve and adapt to new challenges and environments. The limits of the human brain are constantly being redefined. From childhood to adulthood, our brains undergo significant changes, growing and adapting in response to our experiences and learning. This lifelong development is a testament to the brain's remarkable flexibility and resilience. What was once considered impossible is now within reach, thanks to advances in neuroscience, technology, and our understanding of the brain's capabilities. Cutting-edge brain imaging techniques allow us to see the brain in action, revealing the intricate workings of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. The key to unlocking our true potential lies not in searching for mythical, unused portions of our brains, but in embracing the power we already possess. By understanding how our brains function and leveraging this knowledge, we can enhance our cognitive abilities and achieve greater heights. By cultivating curiosity, engaging in lifelong learning, and challenging ourselves intellectually, we can continue to push the boundaries of what our brains can achieve. Whether it's through formal education, personal hobbies, or professional development, the pursuit of knowledge and growth is a lifelong journey that keeps our brains active and vibrant. Section 7. Unlocking potential, learning and experience. Learning is the lifeblood of the brain. Every new experience, every piece of information we acquire strengthens existing neural connections and forges new ones. This constant process of adaptation and growth is what allows us to navigate the complexities of the world around us. From mastering a new language to solving a challenging puzzle, each mental endeavor contributes to the intricate tapestry of our minds. The more we engage in activities that challenge us intellectually, the more resilient and adaptable our brains become. Education, in its broadest sense, is the key to unlocking our cognitive potential. This doesn't necessarily mean formal schooling, but rather a lifelong commitment to learning, exploring, and expanding our horizons. Section 8. Beyond the myth. Embracing the brain's power. The 10% myth, while alluring, ultimately limits our understanding of the true wonder of the human brain. This myth suggests that we only use a small fraction of our brain's capacity, but modern neuroscience has debunked this notion. It's not about how much we use, but how we use it. Every part of the brain has a known function, and even simple tasks require complex coordination across various regions. Our brains are not static entities, but dynamic, ever-evolving organs shaped by our experiences, passions, and pursuits. From childhood to old age, our brains continuously adapt and reorganize themselves in response to our environment and activities. By embracing the principles of neuroplasticity, lifelong learning, and mental stimulation, we can unlock the true potential that resides within each of us. Neuroplasticity allows our brains to form new connections and strengthen existing ones, making it possible to learn new skills and recover from injuries. The journey of discovery begins not by searching for mythical, untapped reserves, but by marveling at the extraordinary capabilities we already possess. Each day presents an opportunity to challenge our minds and expand our cognitive horizons. The human brain is a testament to the power of evolution, a complex and intricate organ capable of extraordinary feats. It is responsible for our thoughts, emotions, memories, and actions, making us who we are. Let us celebrate its true potential and continue to explore the vast landscape of the mind. Through research, education, and personal growth, we can push the boundaries of what we know and achieve remarkable things. Section 9. Conclusion: the remarkable world within. The human brain, with its billions of neurons firing in concert, is a symphony of activity. It's a testament to the power of evolution, capable of extraordinary feats of creativity, problem solving, and adaptation. While the 10% myth may persist in popular culture, it's time to embrace the reality. We use all of our brains all the time. The brain's true potential lies not in some untapped reserve, but in its remarkable plasticity, its ability to adapt and grow throughout our lives. By engaging in lifelong learning, challenging ourselves, and embracing new experiences, we nurture this potential, shaping our brains and unlocking the remarkable world within.